everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amisid, and today I wanted to walk you all through what my League Start Atlas strategy plan is going to be for 3.21 Crucible. Now, there's a whole host of strategies you can do. You can honestly do whatever you want. Everything is viable to a certain degree, right? But it's all about picking what you like, picking what you're going to really dig in on, and this is what I'm going to dig in on, and I know it works, I know it's going to be profitable, and I know that I'm going to be able to farm a lot of currency quite quickly doing it. So my strategy is centered around three different things. It's Essence, it's Blight, and it's Altar farming. I've done a lot of Expedition farming in the past. I think I've League started Expedition in some level, within the first week or two. At least the last like 4 leagues, and I'm just thinking I just don't want to do any more Expedition farming. I think I love Expedition, but I just want to try something a little bit different and shift away from that. Maybe I'll go to like week 2. I'll be like, oh, I gotta go back to Expedition. But for now, I'm not. Blight I know is super strong, and that's kind of like my main strategy with altars. And then essences are obviously they're pretty easy to add in. Essence is back on the map device, so that's really huge. But yeah, anyway, so let's just jump right in. So what is the order of operations here? How does this tree come to be? Now, I like this tree, and I spent a lot of time digging into this tree, and I like the layout it comes to, and I'll get there in a second, but it basically leaves you with a lot of wiggle room to make sure that you are getting what you need without having to complete every single thing on the atlas to make sure you're there. And I'll explain what I mean in a second. So first things first, we're going to path over here to the left. We are not going to grab these Blight nodes yet. We're going to go up here. We're going to grab our map nodes, and we can also start blocking. I don't know if you need to do that just yet. I probably won't. I'll probably just go right here, grab my map nodes, go here, immediately grab Cryptic Gateway. Now, Cryptic Gateway is new. Gateways are new. There's some here. There's one here. There's one here, and I think that's it. So basically, what this allows you to do is it allows you to path over here to the other gateway without being directly connected to those nodes. Upsides and downsides, right? You lose travel nodes, but in this particular instance, I don't really have a lot of spare points, so I figure let's use the gateway. Because basically, you don't get anything. It costs you 2 points. So the nice thing here is that Cryptic Gateway immediately lands you at Stream of Consciousness, which is huge for early farming with no scarabs. It gives you 50% more base chance to connect extra content. That's huge. So I'm going to grab that pretty much immediately. So I'm going to grab my map tier nodes here, up to Cryptic Gateway. We're on the other end of the gateway. We're grabbing our Stream of Consciousness. Now I'll come down here. I'm going to grab this other map tier node, and now I'm going to block. If I didn't block over here originally, I'll block here now. Then we're going to go back over here to the left, up to the right, and we're going to grab our Kirak nodes and our map tier nodes. Now, this is not, it appears like a number of points. It's really not that many points here. You still have tons and tons and tons of points to be used. So don't think, oh, you're grabbing these points late. Like these points come quickly, right? In the very beginning, while you're discovering maps very rapidly, they come very quickly. So don't sweat that. But by this point, you'll have all of your map tier nodes, you'll have all of your Kirak nodes, you'll have all of your block nodes, you'll have Stream of Consciousness. You're really cruising. At this stage, you have pretty much, you can do whatever you want. You can go any direction you want. The things I'm probably going to grab first, I'm going to grab things like this, more chance to get Blight because I want to get as much Blight as I possibly can. I'm going to grab these nodes here as well to get more Blight. You can grab these too. Honestly, these nodes I would say are more important in that regard. You just get stuff like that. Then you go back over here. I'm going to probably grab this Blight. This node is like not strictly necessary, but I like it, especially early league, just in case you die, you make a mistake. It happens, right? So I'll probably grab this, but honestly, you can go any which direction you want and grab things you want to prioritize first. So if you want to grab Essence first and prioritize that, you can go down here, grab this, come up here, grab these guys, but it's really up to you. Anyway, but the main goal here and the main point I'm trying to hone in on is that we've got all these points up here at the end, which are just purely giving us 2% increased effective modifiers on your non-unique maps. Now, you could theoretically take these points, move them to Quant and Quant and Rarity as well. I wanted them up here in the effective modifiers of non-unique maps just because it helps juice up those maps just a little bit more. But the nice thing is here is if you take all these points off, they are not connected to anything else. They are 10 extra points on the tree that are not connected to anything else. Basically, this buys you time for your invitations. So the strategy, a lot of strategies I've done in the past, they hinge too heavily on having 132 points where everything's connected in such a way that you're going to miss out on some critical cluster of nodes that you need for any given strategy. That is not the case here. You have all of these 10 extra bonus nodes, which are just purely juicing up your maps. And the nice thing is here is that if you don't get them, you can still run the strategies in completion. You don't have to worry about these. They're basically a little bonus, right? They're just a little bonus. You could function all of your Atlas strategies without them. But that is a nice thing. That's why I like this strategy, and that's why I like this layout here. Cryptic Gateway is nice, helpful too. It saves us a point, 2 points. It's not bad, but it's not game changing in this scenario. There's gonna be bigger scenarios for Cryptic Gateway where you need to like grab, for example, like this cluster of nodes, and all your other strategies over here. So there could be some cool things, no doubt. But anyway, that is my League Star Atlas strategy. Once I have all of my Void Stones, I'm gonna take a lot of these points out here, in these ones in particular, of getting an increased map tier, and then we'll move those somewhere else. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe I'll just, if I'm in the leeway in the interim, I'll just drop them in Quant over here, and we'll grab some Quant and Rarity, things like that. But I'll probably end up taking additional things like Heist. Heist is a really good League Start map strategy. I might switch into Expedition, depending. I don't think so, but you never know. Anyway, point is, there's a whole different direction you can go there. You can save a bunch of points, probably about like 10-ish points additional, and figure out what you want to do with them. But I'm just not sure yet, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys like this one. I hope you're as excited for 3.21 as I am, and I can't wait to see you all there soon. It's actually today. Today's launch day. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.